Hello and welcome. Happy Wednesday. This is your midweek mindfulness break for Wednesday, December 18th, 2024. We are coming off of the full moon, which was on Tuesday in the sign of Gemini. The moon is now transitioning to its disseminating phase, and it's in the sign of Leo, the fiery, expressive, loud, bright sign of Leo, which is ruled by the sun. So you might feel a little extra expressive or dramatic today for the next day or two. It moved into Leo last night in the evening. Um, and the winter solstice is this Saturday. So we are in the darkest week of the year. Long, long nights. And if you're anything like me, I have really been like lazy, wanting to do a lot of lounging around, very little motivation to get things done, which seems counterintuitive during the holiday season. But I am honoring that, honestly. That's where I'm at in my life. And with that, I think if you're feeling the same, which I think many of us are, if we're really listening to our body this time of year, we need to relax and rest. We need to honor that. And so today's practice, today's mindfulness practice, is really going to focus in on our body. So, mindfulness of the physical body, sensations in the body, where we feel um, expansive and spacious, and where we might feel tight, tension, compressed, and just noticing and honoring how our body reacts to this time of the year. So let's go ahead and get started by finding your comfortable meditative posture, seated on a couch or a chair or a cushion, bench. I would say this time of year, you should really focus in on comfort in your meditation posture. So, honoring your body today, giving yourself whatever it needs, whatever your body needs for the next 15 to 20 minutes while you sit in your meditation posture. And then once you land in your seat, just become still. Again, focusing in on comfort. So choosing a posture that is as comfortable as possible. And then as you arrive and land in your practice, just begin to bring your awareness to whatever is going on for you right now. If it feels appropriate, you can gently close your eyes or gaze softly toward the space in front of you. And then checking in, maybe noticing what you've brought into your practice today. So noticing how your body reacts to stillness immediately based on whatever it is that's going on for you, whatever experiences you might be having today. And how you bring that into your practice. And just noticing the overall feeling tone of your whole being, body, mind, and spirit in this moment as you begin your practice. And so let's just take the first couple of moments to get centered. So that's just really settling ourselves into the practice. Let's start by noticing the weight and shape of your whole body, and then settling the weight and shape of your whole body into gravity, into the support beneath you. Notice where your body meets the support beneath you. Notice the places where your body is in contact with that support. For me, right now, that's the soles of my feet to the floor, my seat to the support of the seat beneath me, my legs, my buttocks, my low back, my middle back supported by the chair. That's what I'm noticing right now. And just take a couple more rounds of breath to just settle into your support. And so during the practice, we always need to maintain a sense of alertness as well. So take a moment to notice the sky above, and then you might lift up all the way through the spine, through the crown of the head, just lengthening up through the spine, just getting a little more taller, a little more alert in your practice. Just feel the length of your whole spinal column lifting. And then if you can maintain most of that length while you settle back into your seat, and just noticing what that feels like to have a little more space in the spine. And then begin noticing your physical body within the space you're seated in. Just feeling your body seated in this room, in this building. You might begin to just imagine the shape of your body, the physical outline of your body, and how it meets the space around you. And you might also notice the air, the temperature of the air, and how the air meets the surface of your skin. Now we might begin to shift our awareness inward into the physical space of the body as we continue to become a little more centered and grounded in our practice today. First, by noticing the obvious areas of tension in your body. Checking in with yourself and your physical being, noticing the muscles of the scalp, the expression on your face, the muscles holding up your head and around your neck and your throat and your shoulders, chest and upper back. And just allow the arms to rest easily alongside the body, resting your hands in your lap. And if it feels appropriate, if you're holding on to a lot of tension as you arrive in your practice today, Don't judge it, just allow yourself to notice. And you may want to invite in this intention to soften a little bit throughout your practice and just allow it to happen gradually with each breath, setting the intention to release obvious tension with each exhale. The exhale is sort of an obvious mechanism for release and for softening. And as we continue to get centered, you might just notice your whole body once again, just seated here, centered, seated halfway between the earth and the sky with embodied presence. Feel yourself establishing this connection to what's there, this mindful connection to your body. And we'll now begin to really focus in on the physical body as we move into a little deeper into our practice. Now that we've arrived and we are centered and mindful of the moment, what's happening here and now, allowing for whatever is there to be there. So, this dark time of the year around the winter solstice also falls in the midst of the holiday festivities. And this time of year might be incredibly fun and festive and celebratory for some. And for some, it might feel heavy. You might feel a lot of grief. It might feel like a slodge to work your way through the festivities of this year because it's so dark and cold. I'm here to tell you that whatever it is you feel is okay, to honor whatever it is that's there. And starting by focusing on your body is really a good place to really understand what's happening. So let's begin by just noticing the breath and how it moves in your body at this moment. Some of you might be interested in taking a couple of cleansing breaths to just get started here with witnessing the body. And that's a long, slow, deep inhale through the nose and sighing it out of the mouth. That's optional. You can do that at any time throughout the practice. And as you allow the breath to just become steady in its natural state, letting the body be breathed by the nervous system, and just notice the air moving in and out of the nose. Notice the gentle rise and fall of the chest and the belly. Notice the expanding and contracting of the body around the rib cage and around the pelvis. And just begin to really tune into the movement of the body with each breath while I become silent for the next minute or so. while you hold your attention here with your breath. As you begin to establish this deeper connection to your breath and your breathing and how that feels in your body today, you might begin to notice the quality of your breath today. Again, noticing without judgment, noticing with kind attention. So, does your breath feel shallow? Does it deep? Does your breath feel rushed or hurried in any sense? Does it feel steady, regular? And there's no right or wrong answer to any of your inquiries. It's just simply noticing. And we'll begin a overall body scan, just noticing as I call your awareness to each part of the body, just simply noticing, embodying that space. And let's bring awareness now to the head and face, the scalp, maybe embodying the inside of that space, noticing the space in and around your brain, cranial cavity, the eye sockets, ears, all the muscles in your face. You feeling any sinus pressure? Just noticing, moving downward into the neck and the throat. Just embodied awareness within that space, each space as I call your attention to it without judgment. And we'll follow the nerves of the brachial plexus nervous um, system, just a large bunch of nerves in the neck and upper shoulders that move down into the arms. So just follow your awareness down into each arm, all the way down to the hands and the fingers and the fingertips. And then back from the arms into the torso. So noticing the chest, the ribs, the low belly, the middle belly, down into the pelvis, front side, back side, each side, right side, left side. Embodying the torso in 365 degrees. And then moving your awareness down into the hips and the pelvis, low back, sacrum. There's another large bundle of nerves there. And then we'll follow that large bundle of nerves all the way down into the legs, the upper legs, front, back, and sides, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, and toes. Hold your awareness down in the legs, ankles, feet, and toes, embodying this space. And then gently shift and guide your awareness to what feels like your center. And that might be your navel center, it might be your heart center, it might be your sacrum or pelvis. It might be your third eye, your wisdom center. And from that center, feel an expanded embodied awareness moving outward in all directions. So you might encompass awareness from that center outward into the whole body once again. It might feel nice to expand and contract that awareness with the breath. Starting in the center, inhaling, expanding outward into the whole body, and exhaling, contracting back inward to your center. You might try that expanding and contracting awareness for a few rounds of breath, or just holding awareness of all of it. Practice whatever resonates with you in this moment. Let's come back to the sound of my voice, and we'll take you back into parts once again, this time larger parts of the body. Awareness of the whole of the front side of the body. Awareness of the whole of the back side of the body. Awareness of the whole of the right side of the body. And awareness of the whole of the left side of the body. And then coming back to your center. And from your center, once again, expanding outward to awareness of the whole body, embodied awareness. So, internal awareness of the physical body. This time, I'll guide you to notice areas of the whole body that feel open and spacious and at ease. You might feel a sense of gratitude for these parts. Noticing where you feel open and spacious and at ease. And shifting to where you might feel areas of tightness and tension or contracting, even pain. Take a moment to recognize these areas of the body. Noticing areas of tightness and tension and perhaps pain. This might be a little more difficult to explore, and just if you can, allow yourself to do so with kind attention, with compassion, with loving awareness for yourself, for your being. And now come back to your center, holding awareness here at the center. We'll take the next moment to invite in a sense of loving kindness for our whole body, our physical body, mental body, emotional body. And based on your exploration, your embodied exploration in your practice today, you might send this loving kindness and compassion for yourself outward into your body, and maybe specifically to a certain space of your body that you feel might need a little extra kindness, a little compassion, a little love. And if you're not feeling any one specific place, maybe just send it out into the whole body, into every cell of your being. And again, you might do this all at once, or you might sense this expanding and contracting loving kindness with the breath. Inhaling, expanding it outward, exhaling, contracting back inward. Player's choice. Holding space for embodied loving kindness. Now gently bring your awareness to the center of your chest, your heart center. Notice if you're holding any tension within that space, and you're invited to invite in a little openness, softness into that space. And begin to invite in the felt sense of gratitude. So feel the gratitude. Gratitude for this moment. Gratitude for this practice. Gratitude for your body, your container, and anything else that you might be grateful for today. And as you feel ready, you can begin to deepen your breath. Begin to once again feel your body in this space. Feel the room that you're in, noticing where you are. And as you feel ready, you can begin to flicker your eyes open, place a hand on your heart or any other gesture that feels good to you. And gently bow your head down to your heart, honoring yourself and your practice. Thank you so much for being here today. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. Thank you. Come back again soon. Take care.